Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your retrograde tarot reading. This tarot reading is to really bring all the retrogrades we have going on right now into one reading and help you understand what the main focus of this retrograde review is for you personally. So, Aquarius. Currently, we have Saturn in retrograde. We have Pluto in retrograde. Both of those are in the 10th house. We have Neptune retrograde in the 12th house. Mars retrograde in the 11th house, moving back into the 10th. We have Chiron retrograde moving from the first house back into the 12th house. And then we have Mercury retrograde in the 5th house, and then Uranus is going to go retrograde on August 7th in the 2nd house, moving back into the 1st house. So lots of retrogrades. That's 7 right there. And retrograde is all about review, right? So Saturn is the review of life lessons, the cause and effect of your actions. Pluto is the review of where do you need to transform in your life for the betterment and growth of you. Neptune is the review of illusion and bringing things to the light, bringing the things to the truth for you. Mars retrograde is a review what triggers you, what really pushes your buttons, and where in your life do you need to become more empowered. Chiron is the review of old wounds. Where do we still need healing? Where do we need release? What do we truly need to let go of that we're still holding on to? And then you have Mercury jumping in to this retrograde party. And for me, Mercury is like the Twilight Zone retrograde, all right? And that's coming in. Where do you need balance in your life? What's returning to you, during the Mercury retrograde, which is from July 26th through August 19th. What is returning to you? That's where we need some balance, all right? And then Uranus barely just went into Taurus, and now here it's going retrograde back into the 1st house of Aries. So that's where do we need to tie up loose ends in our life before we have big changes take place in our world? Where are the loose ends that need to be tied up, Aquarius? Okay, so Mercury goes direct on August 19th. Mars goes direct August 27th, followed by Saturn on September 6th, and then Pluto on October 1st, Neptune November 25th, Chiron December 9th, and then Uranus goes direct on the 7th of January 2019. We will have Venus go retro from October 5th to November 16th, which will be a review of your emotions, all right? Your love, the way you love, the things you indulge in, your romantic feelings. It will be a review of that sector for you guys as well. So things are going to be a bit heavy between now and I would say as we move into Virgo season and then Libra season. That's when everything will start really balancing out and calming down. If you have not watched your eclipse season video that I did, I highly recommend, because again, that will tie in to this retrograde energy that I discuss in this reading. Okay, so Aquarius, let's pull a card to see for you guys all this retrograde energy, this great review that's taking place for everybody. To what end is that for you, ultimately? All right. So we have the Chariot. Nice, Aquarius. This is victories, things going in your favor, success, harmony, happiness, overcoming adversary, winning out over your enemy, okay? Any sort of internal struggle finally resolved with the Chariot card. So this eclipse season and retrograde season for Aquarius is really to lead you to your victory, Aquarius. Where in your life, you know, have you been defeated, or you feel you've been cheated? Things have not been fair. You haven't been able to manifest a certain goal or dream. It's like this review of energy. If you properly do the review and allow your consciousness to expand, there is victory for you. I really like to see that, Aquarius. So let's pull some tarot to see what is the main focus of this retrograde review, like all of it, okay? And then where does it lead you to if you properly, wow. So these two cards fly out. This is a deep review process with the Hermit here, Aquarius, and it's about, seriously, where you've been cheated, where you've been wrong, where things haven't gone your way, where they've been unfair, but also in that, it's where you know you were wrong and you were unfair. You're recognizing that as well. That's part of this review, and ultimately leads to your victory, is taking responsibility and accountability for yourself and your own actions, regardless of why you did X, Y, Z. That's, you know, true expansion of consciousness, true elevation of oneself and one's vibration. So I feel that's what this review is about. I mean, we have the longest lunar eclipse of the century happening in your sign, Aquarius. So it's just, yeah, I expect this to be big for you. Okay, so we had 3 cards fall out for the review. We have the Sun in this position. We have the 4 of Wands in this position, and then look at this. We have the Star, which is your own energy. That's the card that represents Aquarius. So we have 2 major arcana and 1 minor. And your next card out for what's to come is another 4. So I know that there's stability up ahead for Aquarius, where things have felt really unbalanced, really out of whack. You're going to come into a place of stability. However, with this, it is a review of total accountability of your own actions, as well as the actions of others, where you've been cheated, where things have not been fair. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to feel bad anymore. If some of you have just been depressed, going through a lot, just struggling to understand your life journey, your path, why certain things happen, you know, with this review, if you really dig deep down, it's like you're going to come to this place and you're going to recognize that everything that has left you, everything that has rejected you, was truly not aligned to your ultimate happiness and highest good. It wasn't. And you may have been in the dark about that and not understood that in the past, but through all this retrograde energy, it's like you're coming into that understanding, and there's great healing offered to Aquarius so that you can have your victory, let go, and move forward with your life. You know, and there's definitely with this, do you know what your true happiness is, Aquarius? Are you fully sure of what would make you happy? Because there's some element here of the life that you've been living, or the choices that you've made, that haven't brought you the happiness that you seek. And you've got to recognize what those are in order to bring about the stability and the healing so that you can have your victory, okay? Because this is the areas that we need to review. This could be Leo, this is you, so this could be 5th house and 11th house primarily, very strongly. The Chariot card is that of Cancer. Cancer is the 4th house. We do have the 4 of Wands, which could definitely represent that energy. So this could have everything to do with 4th, 5th, and 11th house energy for Aquarius personally. So I would highly recommend that you do a Google search for more information on those houses and see how it relates to you, and know that's where the review is the strongest for you, and paying attention, focusing there, allowing your consciousness to expand, seeing things from a different perspective will really allow you to grow and bring about success, okay? So what is this success? Well, we have the 4 of Cups, we have the Tower, and we have the Six of Swords. So Aquarius, this is, you know, where life is boring. It's finally, there's a shakeup, okay? There's gonna be big changes happening for you. If it's like been the same old thing over and over and over and over, get ready. That energy is changing, Aquarius, big time with the Tower. I just feel there's some changes up ahead that you can't even fathom or anticipate, but it's moving you on to bigger and better things. What you thought you wanted, I feel like changes through this review and is leading you somewhere else that you did not expect, because we have the Chariot, that's movement. We have the Six of Swords, that's movement. The Tower, some of you could literally be deciding to move to another state or even to another country, all right, with this pairing of energy. And it's like you're realizing that would be your ultimate happiness. That would bring you the excitement that you so desire, all right? So let's pull some cards to see the outcome to all of this energy for Aquarius as we get towards the end of the year, moving into 2019. All right, so we have Forbidden and we have Summons. Yeah, like I said, and look at what would be on next is the Cycles. So we're going to go ahead and display that card because it's quite significant to this reading. With Forbidden, it's, again, things that have rejected you, things that have left you, things that you feel very confused about. It's like you finally get the understanding to it, the missing pieces, the reason why it didn't work out, why it wasn't in your highest good, okay? And with Summons here, it's like you are just going to feel far more courageous, a lot more bravery, more willing to take risks, much more confidence and belief in yourself with what you're capable to do and to achieve for yourself, especially when it comes to manifesting and things along that genre of belief. So Aquarius, this is very nice. I love to see this. There's such liberation and freedom to your reading. And with Cycles here, it's you're coming to the end. It's like where things were unfair, didn't go your way, it's finally the switching of that, and you're getting the return of all that you have been putting out there that you have not received back. It's coming back to you, okay? This eclipse season is very powerful for you with this card as well. So Aquarius, ultimately a very positive outcome, restoration to confidence, bravery, belief in self, even like your personal magic and charisma is going to go up several notches, and you're moving on to bigger and better. Lots of success and personal achievement for Aquarius coming towards the end of the year, moving into 2019. Aquarius, beautiful, beautiful reading. Go through the review, dig deep down in your soul, and you will find all of the answers, and it will just like catapult you forward into such a victory and elevated energy from where you stand right now. You're just going to be like, oh, I'm so happy. I totally understand. I am at peace with what has left me and rejected me. I finally understand. So very deep, very profound for you guys. Those are your messages, Aquarius. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.